Hello, Stallion students and parents. I am Miss Brickley, and if you are watching this video, that means I am your 8th grade U.S. history teacher for the upcoming school year. I'm really disappointed that we can't meet in person, but for now we'll do a virtual Meet the Teacher / open house. So this is my virtual classroom. It's a pretty decent depiction of what my actual classroom will look like. Those of you that have had me before in 6th grade will know how much I love the Avengers, especially Captain America. I also really enjoy the musical Hamilton. So my room has a lot of historical items in it and a lot of superhero items. A little background on me. This is my 3rd year teaching at Folks Middle School. As I just said, I previously taught 6th grade world cultures and geography. So some of you I've seen before, and I'm really excited to have you back in my classes. For those of you that I haven't met yet, I'm really looking forward to meeting you and working with you this school year. I grew up all over the world. Both my parents were in the Army, and I settled here in Texas about 5 years ago. I have an 8-year-old daughter named Lily. She's a 3rd grader in Northside. And then my son is 13. His name is Aiden, and he's actually an 8th grader here at Folks. Some of you may even know him. We also have a 3-year-old black lab, and her name is Maddie. I graduated from high school in Colorado in 2002. And then I joined the Air Force right after I graduated. And during that time, I took some college classes to start working towards becoming a teacher. Once I settled in Texas, I finished up my degree, and in May of 2018, I graduated from UTSA. I have a bachelor's degree in history, and I have 2 teaching certificates, 4th through 8th grade social studies, and then 7th through 12th grade history. My contact information will also be available in Schoology, but this is just how to get a hold of me at a glance. The easiest way is through email. That's catherine.brickley@nisd.net. You can also give me a call. There's my phone number and my extension. If I don't answer, it's most likely because I'm teaching another virtual class, but I will return your phone call if you leave me a name and a phone number. I'm also very active on Twitter and Instagram, and those are my handles and usernames. I'll post a lot about what we're working on in class, both online and in person, and it's also kind of a cool peek at a teacher's life outside of the classroom. So I'll post about adventures that I have or trips that I take with my kiddos. Our school website also has some very helpful information and links and resources, and you can visit nisd.net/folks. So you're probably wondering, what is it that I'm going to learn in 8th grade U.S. history? What we cover, it starts off with history of our country, and we start off with exploration and colonization, meaning why did people explore? Why did they come to this land? Who was already here? Things like that. So that why. Why are we here? How did we get to this point? We go through all these different units. So we're going to talk about the Constitution. We're going to talk about government. We're going to talk about presidents. We're going to talk about all kinds of really cool things. And we end the year with the Civil War and Reconstruction. Now, 8th grade U.S. history is a STAR-tested subject, so this will be your first year in middle school where you take a STAR test for social studies, but you're going to be ready. We're going to rock it. Our platform we're going to use for this year, goodbye Google Classroom, hello Schoology. You will be using Schoology for all of your classes, including mine. You have access to this through your NISD portal. This is where I will post all of your assignments, your Zoom links for our interactive lessons, pre-recorded lessons, notes, discussion posts, reviews, all kinds of resources. So I'm actually going to give you a quick preview of what your Schoology page may look like. Keep in mind, this view will be different for you because this is my teacher page. So what you'll see when you first log in is my virtual classroom. I have a welcome message up top, and the first thing you're going to see is please join the daily video conferencing session at, and this says 8:40 a.m. because this is first period, and it says using this link. If you click on that, it'll take you directly to the Zoom link. You can also click up here where it says click to enlarge. It'll make this whole thing larger and easier for you to read. I'll have a folder with class information, including our syllabus, background information on me, schedules, and anything else that will help you with my course. You'll also have folders organized by marking period. I don't want to get into this too much because I don't want to overwhelm you. You won't see these, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th marking period down here because we're not there yet. So you'll see first marking period, and you could click on that. You will eventually, next week, see week 1 published, and every week will look the same. There'll be a week at a glance, so you can look and see what we're going to learn for the whole week, and there'll be a folder for each day, and you will have very specific instructions on what it is that I want you to accomplish. But again, going back to that home page, when the bell rings for first period at 8:40, you would already be on this link and ready to go face-to-face with me over Zoom. And then we'll talk a little bit together. We'll get into what our class is going to look like that day, and then you'll get started with your work. And there'll be more information about that coming out later. My tutoring schedule. This is subject to change, but as of right now, I'm going to be available Wednesday afternoons from 4:15 to 4:45 p.m. and then Friday mornings from 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. This is for the first 2 weeks while we're all online. This could change once we welcome students back into the building. During virtual learning, my tutoring will be conducted via Zoom. There will be a separate link available in Schoology for tutoring, and there will also be a form you can fill out for attending tutoring. Supplies. Anything you need for my class was already included on the Folk supply list. Specifically for my class, you'll need a 1-inch 3-ring binder, 10 divider tabs, a pack of notebook paper, some pens, and then I didn't put it on here, but a pencil, highlighters, things like that. Even if you're doing virtual learning, it's really nice to have these physical materials to refer back to for taking notes and studying, things like that. While we're doing virtual learning, we will be trying to keep a digital notebook, and there'll be more information on that coming out within the next couple of weeks. But like I said, it's still really nice to have those physical items. So that is it. That is what U.S. history is going to look like in Miss Brickley's class for now. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me through email or by phone. And I will see you all for the first day of school on Monday, August 24th.